was so fascinating because we had big tech, we had, obviously, I come from a consumer behavior background, so we had insights, and we had brand, goods, and we had charity. So that was beautiful because we talked about the changing formats, we talked about the changing slang and language that Gen Alpha has. We talked about millennial parents because 70% of, I mean, over 70% of Gen Alpha parents are millennial. So about understanding the parents as well in order to be able to connect with that generation. But we also predicted a lot of trends. We predicted a lot of changing behaviors. We predicted a lot of kind of maybe some sort of like digital overload that's currently happening and how we can actually create a better ecosystem online. So it was beautiful because it was quite opinion-based. We talked about what we're seeing, what we think is going to happen, and also the predictions for that new generation. It's the future generation. So it was amazing because having all those perspectives together and actually aligning on what we see and what we predict was honestly for me one of my favorite parts. I mean, it's so important because we tend to get so stuck in the day-to-day. I mean, we literally work with research and experiments and projects and obviously for tech and marketing, but not being able to communicate that and obviously lead that across other brands and other agencies. I mean, it's half of our job. Like we have to be able to innovate the industry, change the industry, make the industry adapt. So those events are really valuable because those are the places where I could share my work and our insights and be able to get people to onboard behavioral insights to really understand consumers, especially surprising generations like Gen Alpha. Trust me, it's not the first time. It's our first prediction for Gen Alpha. We've got 10 years to go. So yeah, I want to watch this back in 10 years at the 2034 Expo. I mean, we talked about the fact that instant gratification, speed, convenience, those are not hero factors anymore for Gen Alpha. Those are hygiene factors. It's something that's not even required or expected from them, it's embedded. So they don't really want that. They don't want the speed, they've got it everywhere. They want storytelling, they want hybrid experiences, they want to connect with people. I mean, the upper generation within Gen Alpha had their most formative years during COVID. So again, what does that mean? How can we actually enable them? How can we actually get them to behave with each other and get together within in-person experiences? So we have to be able to create AR experiences, hybrid experiences, understand their digital identities and how those actually reflect their personal real-life identities. So with Gen Alpha, we need to think about the changing formats. You know, they behave differently on social, they behave differently with streamers. We need to rethink the marketing funnel. It's not a funnel anymore, it's a loop. Awareness and purchase happen at the same time. They're not divided anymore, they're not fragmented anymore. And we need to think about personalization and how brand loyal we think they are because of their selective memory and the lifestyle effect that created for them to be able to connect with certain brands and ignore others. They can filter information better than us. So I'd say formats, changing funnel, and also making sure that we really understand their connection with brands and why personalization from the behavioral point of view meant that they've got a selective memory now and different ways to connect with brands. I love 3 points. So my favorite brand is linked to a favorite moment, you know, as all of our favorite brands. So it's actually the Nokia Express Music. So Nokia as a brand, obviously, but because of the Express Music, you know, the one that like shines from all those different places because it made me look really cool in front of my friends. So again, that's what Gen Alpha expects as well, you know, that connection, sharing that, but within hybrid experiences. So yeah, I'd say Nokia Express Music. Yeah, I looked really cool when I was 11. Not anymore.